Thank you, Speaker. To the Premier. Yesterday, the former Chief of Staff to Ministers Dogood and Bentley testified at the Justice Committee that he had deleted all his emails relating to the Mississauga and Oakville gas plant cancellations. All of them. Premier, that looks like someone who's protecting the Liberal Party and not the people of Ontario. Will the Premier admit that it's wrong to protect the Liberal Party by destroying public records?
Mr. Speaker, the government takes its obligation to produce documents very seriously. And in fact, Mr. Speaker, there is a committee of the legislature of which the member is part of, which is right now looking at the production of documents last year about the gas plant issue. But, Mr. Speaker, what I find very strange is that when motions have come forward for the production of supplementary documents, government members have always supported for more transparency. But when we went forward, Mr. Speaker, at the beginning of the committee hearings and offered the committee, through a motion, a production of all documents across government, including ministers' offices and the Premier's office, to my absolute astonishment, they, including that member, raised their hands, Mr. Speaker, in the committee and voted against it.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Premier, there are rules about the way records should be handled. The Common Records series says, quote, records of Ontario cabinet ministers and their staff provide documentary evidence of the development of government policies and programs and form an important part of the historical record of government. That includes records in electronic forms. In fact, budget and planning files, which include, quote, materials connected with budget planning and other ministry planning, should be kept for 5 years and then sent to the Archives of Ontario. Is destroying evidence standard practice for Liberal political staff?